Welcome, everybody. I'm going to give it a few moments, a couple minutes for everyone to join. We got a little bit of time. I'm doing a quick live check-in. This is day 5 of my fast, day 5, and I feel fantastic, actually. I've got about 6 or 7 hours left till officially, till I hit the full 5 days. And yeah, officially day 5. And I feel good. I feel invigorated. I feel closer to God. I feel closer to Jesus. I feel like I have so much. I went through an upgrade. I went through activations without a shadow of a doubt. There's no question in my mind, no question about it. And it's been amazing, to say the least. I mean, let me say this: I've had a lot of ups and downs. Like, it's been a roller coaster ride for sure. I've had anger and frustration and love and compassion and empathy, and I've had moments where, yeah, it's just brought me much closer to God, and um, I'm grateful. I'm thankful. I'm appreciative. I'm glad I listened to the signs that I was guided to do this fast. Again, as I said, I've been doing intermittent fasting and fasting for days as well. I've done 5 days before. Um, it's just this time it's very different because I had a why, and my why was to walk with God, to allow God in my vessel to guide me, to lead me, to show me more signs and messages, to make my connection with God stronger. So that's been my why, and my connection to my higher self, my guides, my angels, and God, more importantly. What's good, my brother? What's good, man? Tap that like button if you don't mind, and subscribe to the channel. I appreciate you, man. How you doing? This is day 5 of my fast, and to be honest, man, it's been a great experience, and I've heard God more and more. It's brought me closer to God, without a shadow of a doubt. Um, I've had so much more clarity. I've sat with God. I've had ups and downs. Um, and yet I haven't thought about food, but I've felt the feeling of hunger, but I haven't thought about food, so to speak. Everyone, welcome to the live, man. Tap that like button if you feel called to, man, and subscribe to the channel. I appreciate you, man. This is day 5 of my fast. We're going to be completing it in about, I would say, 6 to 7 hours. The fast will be completed officially. How is everybody doing? Where are y'all from? It is a beautiful day today. The sun is out. The skies are clear. It is just blue skies, man. I feel really good, man. For day 5, I haven't eaten anything. I've just been drinking water, coconut water, and doing electrolytes. A little bit of Himalayan sea salt. But other than that, I haven't eaten anything in 5 days, and I feel pretty darn good. I'm super energized. Yeah, I've had my moments feeling weak and different things of that nature, but that's part of the process, But I knew that I could do it. I've done it before. I've done it many times, and in the last 3 to 4 years, and but this time, like I said before a few minutes ago, is this time I had a why, and my why was to become closer with God, to get more clarity, more understanding, to allow God to use my vessel, to be a clear channel so that I can assist humanity in remembering who they are, why they're here, what they came here to do. So, with that being said, it's been a great experience. And again, I'm going to give it a minute or so more, because I'm going to end up repeating myself multiple times. I could see that. So just, Yo, what's good, man? How you doing, Phoenix? Welcome to the live. Tap that like button, man. Subscribe to the channel if you feel called. What's good, dude? What's good, brother? Appreciate you. I'm doing good, man. I'm doing actually really good for my fifth day of the fast. Surprisingly enough, this time was a little bit more challenging because I know I was going through upgrades and initiations with God. But I feel pretty good. I feel filled with light. And the planet, man, is filled with light, man. I don't know if you guys in your area, wherever you are on the world, but man, the skies are clear. There's no trails in the sky. And it is just clear with no clouds and sunny as the sun is so strong. It's a lot of codes coming through, man. We're receiving a lot right now. And it's good for these cleanses so that we can make more room for the light. Newfounded, Newfoundland. Oh, you don't? So what do you believe in, Phoenix? If you don't mind me asking. Real deal prime. What's good? What's happening, man? Welcome to the live. Everybody, please tap that like button. Subscribe to the channel. I appreciate you. You believe in science? Okay. So, like, can you give me more like detail about that? Like, can you go in more depth about it? Like, so you believe that your body came from science? I love to get perspectives on, people that believe in science. Okay, evolution. So you believe real deal prime in evolution as well? Mm. Yeah, but I mean, eh, if you evolution is still in spirituality too. I mean, we're evolving all the time. Okay, it came from your parents, and then where did your parents come from? But can you like explain like the process of like um okay, and where did their parents come from? We got to go deep, man. We got to go deep with it because I don't. There's very few people come on here that um, believe in that everything came from science. So I want to know. I would love to like fill me in on like your thought pattern, like how you the way you think. Okay, so there's got to be like an end point though. Like it can't just keep going. Like their parents came from their parents, and their parents came from their parents. Um, yeah, yeah. A beginning, exactly. That's what I meant. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I'm not laughing at you. Trust me, man. Everybody's welcome here, and whatever their beliefs are, man. But I always want to know how people think and what they think and what their beliefs are, man. Because when the Earth was created, okay. So how was? Yeah, yeah, yeah. But um, so describe what your thoughts are on that. Oh, so you believe in like the Big Bang theory. So like it just was this explosion and Earth just appeared. Hey, listen, man. I don't judge you. There's no judgment on this channel, man. Everybody has their beliefs and opinions, and I respect every single person and what they believe and how they think. You know, and I appreciate um, your you and your perspective, of course. I would love to dissect it some more, though. I mean, that's like very surface level. A bunch of asteroids. Okay. Okay. So you don't believe that there's a higher power because you believe in science. You don't believe in a higher power. Tyson, what's good, man? Yeah, maybe it's just magic. Yeah, you know. Hey, listen, man. When we start to question things, that's the best thing we can do, man. Listen, man. We got to wake up out of this spell that we're in, man. There's so much deep programming going on in this world, and there's a lot of darkness that the light is eradicating. We are on the top. There's nothing more powerful than us. Okay, interesting. Yes, we are powerful. I don't deny that. Um, over than the rich. Well, what does that mean? I don't understand that statement, but yeah, I mean, of course, I believe dinosaurs existed. I believe there's angels and fairies, and I believe there's extraterrestrials. So, Phoenix, since you're like your belief is science, do you believe in extraterrestrials? Do you believe in ETs? Do you believe in fairies and gnomes and unicorns? And do you believe in portals and dimensions? And um, again, at one point in my life, I was not religious. I wasn't spiritual. I wasn't anything. I was like an atheist. I didn't believe in anything. Thank you, man. You'll like and subscribe. I appreciate that. So, yes, we all have angels. I 100,000% believe that. I've done past life regressions where people were an angel in a previous life and they were waiting to come into this life. So, yes, I believe we've been everything. I believe we've been the sun, the earth. Like, I mean, everything is conscious. I mean, everything here is conscious, even this phone, the car. But again, if you believe in science, you're not going to believe that everything is conscious. You're not going to believe a piece of paper is conscious, you know? Um, but yes, I believe we all have guides and angels. Yes. And we're all going to find this out very soon because, to be honest with you, we've been very much lied to. And it's all starting to begin to come out. I believe I'm not really anything other than what science tells me, but I do believe in the supernatural. See, that's contradicting, though, man. If you believe that you're nothing but what science tells you, and then you believe in supernatural, then that's very contradicting, man. Yeah, that's really contradicting, my friend. Because that's science doesn't believe that because you can't see that physically. They can't prove it through science. So that's not something that science believes. So I think I've found a crack in the foundation, Phoenix. I'm glad my dad passed away, and a week later, and had a dream, and he was. It's hard for me to see it because the sun is really bright, so enthusiastic and different from. And he asked, "Who are you?" And he said, "He was everything." Yes, I mean, listen, I did a past life regression on my dad before he passed in 2022, and he was floating consciousness. He was in between lives, just consciousness, spirit. So, yes, when we leave here, we will be a soul because we are a soul in the human form, every single one of us. Again, as I said, we've been lied to a lot. And they don't want you to know any of these things. They want you to believe in science. because then you lose your connection to God. And the most powerful thing you can, and again, this is not a religious channel, so please don't take the things I say as it being religious. It has nothing to do with religion. You having a connection with God or you not having a connection with God is doesn't matter. You don't have to be religious to have that. And that's just what they wanted us to do, because the most powerful thing we can do is be connected to God, have our a wire connected straight to God. No, I don't think so, man. Phoenix, that I will beg to differ on, because science, it has to be, you have to be able to touch it, and they have to be able to prove it through like um tests and different things of that nature. That's how science works. And they don't believe in things that they cannot see and touch. So I beg to differ on that one, man. That's very contradicting, my friend, but it's okay. You could have both beliefs. You could believe in supernatural and be a science based person. Hey, it doesn't matter. All is welcome. Oh, wow. Well, yeah, but you know what? Who do you mean? Oh, your guides? Well, the thing here's the thing though, it's not about trying to protect you. God, your guides and angels, your soul is wanting to go through that certain experience. And to be honest with you, they don't just step in because it goes against your free will. So unless you ask for help, they're not going to just step in and protect you. They will do their best, but you have free will. You get to choose. This planet is full of free will. That's why so many souls want to come here, because of the free will aspect of it. Um, some people say that if you can't see, smell, touch, or taste it, then it's nothing. Yes, that's what I'm saying. That's science, really. That's science. Science, does not believe in, like, I mean, I talk to my guides, I talk to my dad. They don't believe that. I've seen my dad. He gives me messages and signs. This entire week that I've been fasting, I've connected more to God than I have in my all of my 47 years. I felt God's energy in the room, but you have to really believe it. You know, it comes down to your belief, um, in every way, shape, or form. Yeah, real deal prime. Yeah, I agree. Listen, man. Um, this is all being revealed, man. This is the year of disclosure, and it has just begun. Disclosure has just begun. And let me tell you what, man. Before you know it, there's going to be floods of information coming through that is going to change. It's going to challenge every single person's belief systems without a shadow of a doubt. Because as I said, um, people are starting to see things that they were lied to and told that isn't real. So just stay tuned, man. Buckle up, because the roller coaster is about to start. And I tell everybody, man, get your popcorn ready, because the movie is about to begin. And when I say that, the reveals and the disclosure of what's been going on, the corruption and the lies and the manipulation and the greed and everything else that has been happening behind closed doors, which a lot of us have been aware of, but there wasn't much we could do. It was, um, the majority has been kind of in a spell and asleep. Yeah, you could be. Yeah, it's possible. Anything is possible, man. Again, this whole place is an illusion to begin with. And it all boils down to belief. And the problem is we've been programmed so much. Yeah, I know, Tyson, 1000%. And it's all, and it's finally beginning to fall apart and collapse because it doesn't serve anyone's highest good moving forward. So, yes, there's been a lot of greed and a lot of manipulation, and people will, it's interesting because it's like it's just ego, you know. Oh, I want to have this. I got to have this. I got to have that. I got to have all these material things. I got to have diamonds, and you know, you know, none of that crap matters in the grand scheme of things. Uh, Squirrel, what's good, brother? Haven't seen you in a while, my friend. How you doing, brother? Everyone tap that like button, man. Subscribe to the channel. This is my 5-day fast. I'm on the completion of my 5-day fast, the final day. And I wanted to go live and talk to you all. I feel really good, man. Day 5. I haven't eaten a thing. I've only had water and coconut water, salt, Himalayan sea salt, and some electrolytes. And it's without a shadow of a doubt brought me closer to God. So I'm glad to see you, Squirrel. It's brought me much, much closer to God. And I felt God's energy. I felt it to be so potent. And yeah, it's been a good experience. It's been a roller coaster. I will say that. Okay, well, take it easy, Phoenix, and subscribe to the channel. Tap the like button. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you being open and vulnerable and sharing your experience and how you feel and what have you. Working on the huge factor between the philosophy between Eastern and Western core fundamental concepts. Wow, that's deep. I'm in Australia, by the way. Oh, wow, man. Well, we have an Aussie here. Is that what they call them? Aussies? Aussie? Well, appreciate you from all the way across the pond. I think Squirrel's from Australia too, if I'm not mistaken. Aren't you, Squirrel? I guess he left. I'm pretty sure he's from Australia. Oh, cool, man. Well, I appreciate that, man. Hey, listen, we got thousands of videos on the channel that you can go back and watch. I've done, I can't even tell you how many lives, tons and tons of lives that you can go back and we go really, really deep. There's crystalline soul healing, there's light language activations, there's deep conversations going down rabbit holes. There's tons of videos, tons of content. So subscribe and go back and watch. There's a lot to learn and grow and expand on this channel. Oh, you're in England. That's right. South coast of England here. Okay, okay. I for some reason thought you were in Australia. There's so many people that come in here from Australia. My mistake. But yeah, there's a lot of people from Australia up in here. Um, but yeah, yeah, no, I know. I know you're from Australia. You mentioned it, but it's all good. It's all good. There's a lot of people in here that are subscribed, that are longtime subscribers, and they're from Australia. So welcome to the family, Phoenix. I appreciate you, brother, and I appreciate you sharing. And hopefully, we'll be able to have another conversation soon on another live. You know, and yeah, make sure to comment below videos and stuff like that. You're like what your thoughts are. If something that I say is something that you don't believe, well, put it in the comments. You know what I mean? Oh, take it easy, man. Have a good night, my brother. Much love to you. But I'm gonna go live for probably another 5 more minutes. All good. I was a visiting Palm in the '90s for a year in the Blue Mountains of the Gold Coast, man. I had a friend that lived in the Gold Coast, and then he moved inland, like in the countryside. I forget what it was called, Queensland. He moved from the Gold Coast to Queensland, and he said it was very different because the Gold Coast is the beach, and he was like deep in the country mountains, like. And we did like a series on my other channel. Um, Matthew, what's good, brother? Tap that like button, man. Everybody, subscribe to the channel. I appreciate y'all, man. But hit that like button, man, so more people can find the video and the live and everything else. Matthew, day 5 fasting. Day 5. We're on about 5 or so more hours to go, and I'm completing it. I'm gonna have probably lentil soup. I'm gonna have some hummus and a smoothie. I think that's what I've been calling for. But 5 days, man. No, man. Actually, no. Um, there's like there's feelings of hunger in my stomach, but I'm not thinking about food or anything in that way that I used to think of it like 10 years ago. Um, it's very, very different the more you fast. But as you can see, I'm fully energized. I'm here. I'm alive. Day 5. What's up? And I feel clear. I feel closer to God. I got so much clarity from God. He cleared my body out. I had activations and upgrades. Um, I can't tell you, I can tell you that my connection to God is so much stronger. My relationship with God is so much stronger. My relationship with Yeshua is so much stronger. They're putting me through activations, man, and initiation I'm going through because I have a lot to do on the planet. I have a lot to do for you all and to bring you all this experience that I just had that most people are afraid to do because of the propaganda around it that people are told. Again, this is my experience. I'm not a doctor. I'm just talking from my own experience. When you pray, what do you pray for? Everything. And listen, man, I think the word pray is very misused because, listen, man, God is just like we are, other than the fact that he's not in a physical body, okay? So it's like you can call God in, Tyson, and you can have a conversation with him like you have a conversation with your best friend. He's always listening anyway. So, but he's waiting for you to call him in and say, God, I invite you in my room. Can we have a conversation? And then you have a conversation with him and you talk, and then you silence yourself and listen. Because that's the biggest, most important aspect of it is being silent and listening. So say what you want to say. Tell God everything, man. Tell God you're struggling with this or you're doing amazing with that. Tell God you need help with your finances or whatever it is, your health, or tell God you're just having an amazing day. God wants you to develop and create a daily practice, a daily relationship with God. And that's the one thing that they don't tell you. They don't tell you in churches and temples and all these places to find stillness. Because when you find the stillness, that's where God lies. Do you think this works the same for the deceased? Yes. Yes, Matthew, 1000%. My dad passed away in 2022. My grandparents, who I was very close with them, they passed away in the 90s. Um, I've had a lot of people leave and transition. I've had animals transition. You can communicate with them anytime you want. But here's the key. This is the key. When you're in a lower vibration and a lower frequency, and what I mean by that is like fear, greed, manipulation, grief, all these different lower vibrational frequencies, you're going to have a very hard time communicating with your guides, with your angels, with your galactic family, with people that passed on, because they're at a higher frequency and a higher vibration. So here's the thing, and the key factor to it all. They, the dark forces, don't want you to have a high frequency and a high vibration. They don't want you to use the word God. They don't want you to connect to God, because when you do, your frequency and vibration is extremely high. And that's when you have difficulty connecting and communicating. They can't come down and talk with you when you're in those lower frequencies. So that's why we are conditioned and programmed to be in fear, so we can be controlled and have little to no contact with the other side. I lost my grandmother partner yesterday. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, Matthew. And a good friend in a car crash. Wow, I'm sorry to hear that, man. Well, you know what? They're not gone, man. They're here with you. What I suggest you do, and I just got chills, man, because I feel their energy right now. I feel them with you right now, man. I just got massive chills. Oof. Well, let me just tell you this, man. Just sit in stillness and ask for them and speak to them. And then when you say things to them, get into silence. Okay? And don't question what you're hearing. Okay? Because that's the thing that, again, that they've taught us to question. Oh, that's your thought. That's what you're hearing. No, majority of the time they're communicating with you. Yes, Tyson, I can feel him right now. I can feel his energy here, even with me right now. Yes. And the key factor is, man, see, that's what they've lied to us, man. That's the conditioning we've been told, man. You have to be in stillness and you have to trust what you're hearing. Okay? Because what most people do right away is when they hear words or something in their head, they think it's them. It's you, you know? Oh, that's your words, that's your thoughts. If you really silence yourself and listen, like, you can decipher the difference. You'll be able to decipher the difference between ego, between something else that is not yours. Do you think my dad? Oh, let me see. I think I missed some comments here. I just want him to stay in my heart and guide me. Okay. Well, Tyson, here's the thing. Guide me, because sometimes, a lot lately, since my dad left me, I don't know what to do. Okay. Well, here's the thing, man. Are you still here, Tyson, by the way? Because I'm going to drop some really potent things for you to do, okay? And anybody else listening. And remember that this is not me, this is God speaking through me, using my vessel, okay? So just drop a comment and tell me you're still in the chat, because I'm about to drop some gems for you, and then I got to head out of here. So I want to make sure that I tell you, and anybody else listening before I leave. Um, so just drop in the comment if you're still here. If not, hopefully you come back and you watch the replay. But it's very interesting that you said in your heart. Well, your dad is in your heart always. God is in your heart. Anybody that passed away, they're in the heart space. So what I suggest you do, okay, this is the quickest and fastest way to it. Breathe in and breathe out, slow. Just breathe in and breathe out. And while you're breathing in and out, make sure you have nothing around. Make sure you have no no make sure you have no, like, music playing, no people around you. Make sure you're in complete silence, okay? I feel like there's a door that I need to somehow open to hear him speak to me. No, man, no. Your heart. It's in your heart. We all have access, man. But you know what the key thing is, man? Like I said, your vibration, your frequency. If you're at a low vibration and frequency, which grief is a low frequency and vibration, fear is a low frequency and vibration, you have to trust and believe that you're being led and guided every step of the way. When you said that you don't know what you're doing and all of that, that's again a part of the matrix. We're not going to have a roadmap and that leads us every step of the way. And I'm going to tell you all right now that there is not one person on this planet that has a exact as to what is going to happen to humanity and what's going to happen and what's unfolding. Nobody, channelers, people that communicate, nobody has exactly how it's going to unfold. And there's a reason for that. So again, it happened to you. And I want to say to you, it happened for you because you needed to lean on God. You needed to lean on you, not your dad, not anybody else outside of you. And this is happening to all of us, man. We're needing to trust what's unfolding, to trust where we're going, to trust the guidance we're receiving, to trust where we're being led, you know, and trust the unknown. And so all of these things that are happening all over the planet right now, which is a lot, people are losing people left and right. People are breaking up. People are losing family members. They're separating. All kinds of things for us to come back home. For us to come home, we're all walking each other home, back to the connection to God. Okay? And I want to tell you this right now. The key thing to reaching God and reaching your dad and reaching anybody else you want to reach is coming to the heart center. So the key thing that I suggest you do is breathe in and breathe out in silence. Okay? And focus on your breath. But when you're focusing on your breath, put your focus over here in the heart space and just listen while you breathe in and breathe out. And it may be challenging, it may be difficult. You're going to have to do it for as long as you can, for as many times as you can. This is what God wants you to do. I'm getting a message for you, man. This is what God wants you to do. To sit in stillness as often as you can. And anybody listening, man, this is a message for someone on here or someone watching the replay, man. Sit in stillness and breathe in and breathe out, focusing on your heart. Okay? The more and more you do that, you're going to begin to hear messages. And I would highly suggest as well, I'm getting another sign and message, sit in nature, do it in nature. Nature is when you can connect to everybody. That's where your vibration and frequency will rise for you to connect to your dad. Your dad's at a very high frequency right now. You have to bring your frequency up. And if that means eating high vibrational foods, if that means intermittent fasting, if that means fasting in general, if that means, cleansing, if that means you got to bring your frequency up if you want to communicate, and you've got to spend time in stillness. That's the one thing they don't teach us. Stillness is the key to everything. Listen as often as you can in silence. Even if that means going out in nature and walking in your neighborhood with no phone, no headphones, no music, no nothing, just silence. Just be present with your breath, be present with everything around you. And trust me, man, before you know it, your dad will be giving you messages and signs. And here's the thing, you got to be open and receptive to receive, because your dad is showing you messages all the time, all around you, man. But the problem is we don't take the time to listen. We don't take the time to go into stillness and listen. And we're feeding our vessels with so much garbage, which is purposefully done. And there's a lot of spraying and poisoning and different things of that nature. I'm not going to go into that on here on this channel, but if you guys feel called, man, Tyson, if you feel called, man, join us on School, me and Luna's membership platform. It's $26 a month. We're building a like-minded community, and we go in depth about a lot of this stuff. Okay, and there's a program that we're working on right now. Me and her, we're testing it ourselves. a self-invocation. So we have a lot of classes and things we're going to be offering in there, and we're going to meet on Zoom and all different kinds of things. So if you feel called, man, it may be calling your name to be there. As I said, it's cheap as hell for two of us, and the things we have in there and the offerings that are in there that could help you on your journey. So, you're more than welcome to if you feel called, man. You can find it on our website at darenandluna.com. Or you can go to the school app, and type us in the search, and you'll find it. Do you meditate, or do you integrate stillness often? Yes, as much as possible. Every day, man. Every day I sit in stillness. I wake up at 3-4 in the morning, man, and I'm doing like breath work, and I'm sitting with God. My practice has been over 100 days where I've been calling in God and sitting with God, and I feel his energy all the time, all around me. But the thing is, man, you have to keep asking for it. Like Tyson, I highly recommend you, and the same thing for you, Matthew. I recommend you speak to your higher self and God as often as you can throughout the day and say, I want to communicate with my grandparents. I want to communicate with my best friend who passed away. I want to communicate with my dad, and keep saying it, keep calling it out. And your higher self is going to put you through different things to make that happen, so that you will have a stronger, more profound connection with them. You just got to ask. You got to ask for the guidance and to be shown how to do it. Just like you're coming on here, man. You've been asking, and here's a message from God. Here's a message from your dad. Here's a message from your grandparents and your friend. Me bringing you the message, reminding you that this is what you have to do to achieve that. There probably and could be more things that you're going to have to do. Okay? But they're bringing you messages. That's what I'm getting right now. They're bringing you messages through me for you to do, so that you can cultivate a stronger and more profound connection. So this is a sign from them. They're using me to bring these messages to you. The sun just shined on me at exactly the same time it came through my window. Wow. See? Bro, that's how I just got chills, bro. That's them. That's your grandparents and your best friend, man. I just got chills going down my spine, man. They're there, man. They're with you. They're with you, brother. I just got chills again running down my whole neck and my neck spine. They're with you, brother. Wow. My whole stomach area is like chills, like, yeah. Ooh, that's big, bro. Yeah, they're communicating, man. They're using me. There was no accident. I wasn't going to be on here for too long, I just was coming on to talk about my fast, and you never know what happens, man. You never know how God and angels and guides are going to use you, and you just have to be open and receptive to be used, and you will be, in fact. And bro, they're with you, man. They're with you. There's no accident you came on this live. There's no accident I came on for a short period. And I hope that this will help you, because all you have to do is ask, bro. Say their name and talk to them. Talk to them like you would be talking to me face to face. And it isn't weird to be talking out. Like, I walk around all the time talking to the sky, just talking as I'm walking in nature out loud. Go in nature and just talk to them out loud, man. Go to your favorite place. Like, this is all coming through from them, by the way. They're really strongly coming through, wanting you to know that you can communicate with them anytime you want. Tyson, Matthew, anytime you want. They're there. If you focus on your breath and you breathe in and out and you focus on your heart, they're there, man. Just speak and listen. And whatever you hear, don't doubt it. Don't question it. Don't judge it. Because when you do, you're blocking the connection. Okay? You have to trust whatever is coming through. The most important key factor is Do not block what is coming through. Do not question. Do not doubt. Do not say, oh, this is me. That can't be them. The more you do that, the more you're pushing their connection away. And you're not going to receive any more information until you trust and you let go and you stop resisting. Okay? This is all messages from them. So anybody listening that lost somebody, that I'm getting, that lost a loved one, that lost somebody, a significant other, whatever it is, this message is for you. Okay? If you want to communicate with them, they're there all the time waiting. You just have to trust and believe and not resist and not let go of any of the doubt that whatever you're getting, whatever's coming through is them. Whatever they're showing you, if you see something on the, let's say you're walking outside, and then I'm going to get going, guys. I feel complete after this. But my dad, one of his signs is a pine cone. And every time I see a pine cone, it reminds me of him. I get reminded of him. And that's the moment I can communicate with him very strongly. And I've been seeing a lot of pine cones lately. And I was given a sign that was him when I see that. And we have a basket of pine cones on the fireplace. And he made sure to let me know that. And so every time I see a pine cone, boom, right away, I'm reminded of him. I see visuals of him. And what do you think I do? I don't doubt that. I don't question that. I immediately know, okay, Dad, you're around me right now. You're just reminding me you're here. Through me seeing the pine cone is a reminder. Okay? So don't question and don't doubt it. If you all of a sudden, like Matthew, you just said the light showed up on me exactly when it came through your window, don't doubt that was them. Because if you doubt that was them, they will not come through anymore until you let go of that doubt. That's the thing that we have been programmed and lied to about and to suppress. Because you're like, oh, yeah, that's just me. That's not them. Now, when I do past life regressions, it works the same. You have to trust and believe what's coming through and just speak whatever is coming through. And the moment you stop, question, and doubt, the information and visuals and everything else stops coming through. Your higher self stops speaking to you, through you. So you guys just got a quick lesson, man. This is a quick masterclass I just gave you guys. This is some of the stuff that we teach in the school, by the way, in our membership platform, for $26 a month, which is nothing for this knowledge that you're getting. This is like, stuff that people do not teach, and so if you guys feel called, man, join us, man. It's a beautiful community we're cultivating. And this is the kind of stuff we're teaching from real experience. And they suppress all this stuff. You can't find this stuff in books. And if you do, it'll take you forever. Like the lesson I just gave you is something like, that would probably take you forever to figure out and understand and find. So I hope that helped, man. I really do. And I hope that you do use it and you let go of any and all doubt. That is the key, man. And being in stillness and going in nature. This is all messages from your family, your friends, your grandparents, your father, your best friend. So I feel complete. I think that they feel complete. And again, if you have any more insights, questions, don't hesitate to ask them. Don't hesitate to ask your higher self. Talk to them. Talk to your higher self. Talk to your friends. It's not wild and crazy to do so. Again, we've been programmed to think, oh, you're crazy if you talk to yourself. You're not actually talking to yourself. But they've made you think that. So you think you're crazy, and you're actually not. It's not crazy to do it. I've done it since I was a little kid. I walk around talking. If you ever saw me on the street, man, you see me talking out to the air. I talk out loud in public. I talk to, and they make you think that you're talking to yourself. In actuality, you're talking to God, the universe, your higher self, your other people on the other side. This is how we connect to the other side, man. And don't forget, the veil is thinning. So anyways, man, thank you all. Day 5 of my fast, day 5. And it's amazing. And you can see how powerful this has been. God's been using me in this call, man. So I hope that this resonated with you. I hope that you got something out of it. I love you all, man, from the bottom of my heart. Thank you, Matthew. Thank you, Tyson. Thank you, everybody that pulled up. Thank you for all the likes and the comments and the shares. I love you all from the bottom of my heart, man. Take care of yourselves and each other. I hope this helped. I'll see you. You're welcome, Matthew, and I'll see you soon, brother. I love you all, man. I'll see you in the next live, in the next video, or somewhere around the world. Until then, let's go.